How did you gain your 300 pounds? I believe it was a Tuesday. He's like, oh, wow.
The slight wind coming in from the east. The sun was setting, as it usually does, and a Subway commercial popped up.
And that was the last thing I remember.
What's up, guys? I'm Zap, and this is Jericho, and we are the now 6-time international award-winning pop hip-hop music group, Bandit Future. We do clean, fun music that everyone can listen to with a sound that's uniquely Californian. And right now, you're tuned into the Life's a Circus podcast, where we talk about everything that's funny, interesting, and ridiculous. But before we get started, do us a huge favor. This really helps us out. It helps us to not eat mayonnaise sandwiches for the rest of our lives. If you like, if you subscribe, if you comment, and if you share, it helps us grow our channel and helps more people see the stupid stuff that we do. All right. With that out the way, I'm going to talk today about a little known company, a restaurant, if you will, called Subway. Have you ever heard of Subway? Have you ever eaten fresh at a Subway, Jericho?
I plead the fifth.
Okay, but don't lie. Back in the day, Subway was.
Oh yeah, that was all it did. No, yeah. For a good 2 years. Good 2 years. That was my entire diet.
Subway was fire. I used to get the chicken bacon ranch for sure, and like the meatball sub, and like it was. Like when it first hit, it was just like, oh snap, Subway. And then tragedy. And I don't even know how it just like, how did it even get to like not being as good?
Like, the quality, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but it did seem to correlate a bit.
I don't know if, I don't even really remember what happened. It was just like cool, and then like it just became less and less cool.
Maybe they just all got sad.
I don't know what happened, but
I think my dad is keeping them afloat. He loves Subway.
Oh, really? Even still?
Yes.
Well, I will say this about Subway. I have never seen a restaurant try so hard, maybe Domino's, but like they were kind of like, people were like, and they were like, oh, try this. We did this. Like I remember, like the last few years, Subway has been, they pretty much changed everything.
Yeah, right.
They changed their entire menu. They got all these celebrities, Steph Curry and like Serena Williams and like,
Lord.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes doing Subway commercials. Like everybody's doing Subway commercials, but they were just like, because there are other companies like Blockbuster, for example, just like, well, we're Blockbuster and like we're not going to change anything.
Well, you see what happens when you don't change.
Yeah. So like I shout out to them for just like, I have nothing personal against Subway. I don't particularly like it anymore. But even then, like, I can't remember if I told you this story or not. They did all that stuff. They changed their menu. They were like, we're all different now. And one day I was like, because there's a Subway really close to me. Like I can literally walk there. So I was like, you know what? Let me give them a try. And I went in there and I got some chicken something or whatever. And the next day I had food poisoning. And I was just like, man. I tried to give y'all a shot. Nevertheless,
what's up with their 3? I know. What's up with their 3 feet of carbs or whatever?
3 feet of carbs? What is that?
They literally have a promotion where it's like you can get a footlong sub, a footlong cookie, and like a footlong something else.
You're jumping ahead of me, man.
Oh, okay. Well,
you're jumping ahead of me. So this is what happened. Subway, I mean, it's like an NBA trade. It's like it hasn't technically happened yet, but it's pretty much happened.
Uh-huh.
Subway has been sold to a company called Rourke Capital.
Okay.
That just happened in January. Guess for how much? Well, let me tell you this: Subway is 37,000 stores in 100 countries. How much do you think the whole thing went for?
God.
Yeah, and Subway is crazy because it's so small. It's like you could stick a Subway anywhere.
Right.
So they have like 37. I didn't know. I mean, I
I
knew it was
know
a
it's that
lot.
many.
Yeah, they have a lot of stores, but 37,000 around the world.
Oh wow. I would couple billion, I would assume.
All
I'm
right,
gonna go. I'm gonna go 2 billion.
okay, you're in the neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
If you multiplied that times five, you'd be right.
Oh my God.
So despite everything that's going on, um, the Subway has actually had a turnaround the last 3 years with all those campaigns, the investment, and the changing the menu, making the stores look different, celebrities. Actually had a rebound increase in sales, and it sold for 10 billion. And the stuff that you were mentioning were some like new things that they were like. Again, kudos to them because they kept trying new things. It's
Sure.
what they call their sidekicks. So they teamed up with Auntie Anne's and one of your personal favorites, Cinnabon. Yeah, man. They're trying to
Um,
get you back. They're trying to get you back in the store, man.
I didn't know. I somehow missed that part.
Yeah. So they now have a foot long cookie, a foot long churro, and a foot long pretzel at the Subway stores now. Are you going to go back and try it now?
I mean, how much time we got? Like, can I go to that's
Wow.
okay.
If they had a foot long Cinnabon, I know you'd be there.
I'd be in the hospital, man. So yeah, I only ate one. I didn't know that. Auntie Anne's is good too. It's really good.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Huh.
They're not like they're not unaware. Like
Which I've
again,
always respected because you can tell, yeah, the updating. It's just, I guess that some people have that like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But
right.
when it comes to business, we've all seen at some point stuff just doesn't work the way it used to, and so maybe it's make another like sports reference. It's like, do I trade a guy a year too soon or wait till he's past his prime to get
Yeah.
rid of him? You know, it's like, this is working. Okay, cool. Let's find something else that works. Or this isn't working. Let's, develop it or something. So good on them. Now, I'd seen some friends that posted like the carb, they call it like an extra carb challenge or whatever, but they were all attempting to eat it by themselves. So that sounds like something I would have done
Yeah.
a little ways ago. But yeah, eating the whole sandwich and the whole pretzel and the whole cookie by themselves.
Yeah. It seems like they're going away from the like the whole healthy thing. Cause remember it used to be like, I ate a Subway sandwich and I lost 30 pounds,
Oh, they're trying to get as far away from that idea as possible.
Yeah. Cookies and pretzels and churros. Come on in, folks.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That should be it. Cookies and pretzels and churros. Oh my. Cookies and pretzels and churros. Oh man. If they had done that, I've been there yesterday, man.
So yeah, it's crazy changes. This is the last bit of information. The Rourke Capital, I mean, to have $10 billion to spend on Subway, you got to be pretty big. Mm-hmm. So this is how big Rourke Capital is. This is the company behind Baskin Robbins, Buffalo Wild Wings, Dunkin' Donuts, Sonic, Jimmy John's, which I think is interesting, and the king of the meats, Arby's.
I just like how you saved them for last. Anyways, they actually had a commercial for them in the gym. Honestly, the first thing that I saw when I went to the gym last night was a commercial for bacon, which is like a why. But it's followed shortly by Arby's commercial. And I didn't know it was Arby's, and I looked up, oh, that looks good. And I saw it was Arby's. I said, oh. I still want
if this company can keep Arby's afloat, they can.
Right. Yo, how much? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Fix Subway, man. Because I never see anybody at Arby's. I've never been out with anybody and they were like, yo, let's go to Arby's.
Not once in my life.
I've been there before. The food is okay. It's not like terrible, but it's just something about it is just.
I think it's the guy's voice, honestly. But here's the thing. If all of the employees talked like him, I'd go every day. Yeah, if you walk up to the counter and it's like, can I help you? It's like, yeah, man. Give me whatever you got.
So, yeah. And I also think it's interesting that they own Jimmy John's, which I've had and I think is fantastic. So to have Jimmy John's and Subway, I wonder if they're going to put some of that Jimmy John's influence into Subway.
I've always been a Quiznos guy, honestly, but are they even around anymore?
Quiznos?
Yeah,
I think so.
I like their toasted thing. I mean, that everyone does it now, but that was kind of their thing for a while.
Mm-hmm. You can get it toasted at Subway.
No, I know. I went a few weeks ago because my dad's keeping them afloat. Oh, apparently not keeping them afloat, but my dad had some, and I had something, and it was decent.
So, well, there you have it, folks. Subway.
Get
a little, yeah.
Eat a lot, whatever they're going to change to.
You just cross out fresh and put more. Eat more Subway. Eat more.
They should do that. They really should do that. I'd appreciate that honesty. I'd be like, yeah.
It's like that like the place in Vegas you mentioned. Like people say they want to eat healthy, and then the numbers tell a different story.
They sure do not.
They want like all kind of craziness. They want footlong cookies and churros.
Footlong Cinnabon.
Woo.
And he was never the same again.
Yeah. I feel like that would change your life. You have a special relationship with Cinnabon.
How did you gain your 300 pounds? I believe it was a Tuesday. He's like, oh, wow.
The slight wind coming in from the east. The sun was setting, as it usually does, and a Subway commercial popped up.
And that was the last thing I remember. Just blacked out.
Yeah.
600-pound life. So.
Well, yeah, that's it for us. Once again, this has been the Life's a Circus podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about Subway. Do you go to Subway? Do you like Subway? Do you not like Subway? Are you trying to go get a footlong cookie and churro right now? Are you still watching? What happened to you? So
many questions.
And yeah, man, that's the episode. We out.
Peace.
Subway, eat more.
Nice.
Copyright.
They took our jobs. They took our jobs.